I think I got a horse. Hello fellow Christians, how are you doing guys? I'm Nolan M Cruz and I'm here to make your life just a bit better. So here we go. For everyone who's following me and who's been watching these videos, I say thank you. Also, you would know that I am looking for a horse. Actually, that, I think I found a horse. Muffer, who is a 17-hand high, 3.5-year-old black Dutch. I love my Dutch. I have found him and he is a quirky little bugger, which means yay. But if you've been following me on Instagram and Twitter, which, hold up, if you haven't yet, wait for this video to finish and I will link them down there. You're gonna click follow. I follow back horsey accounts. So if you've been following me, you'll know that I've gone through a lot of crap. And I'm not saying poor me, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I've gone and watched and looked at some crap. We saw beautiful horses too, but we also saw some And here's just a little, not a tip, it's just more like story time, but so this isn't a tip or anything, this is just something to have in the back of your mind if you are trying out horses is, yes, it's not just you, you're feeling that glare if you ride a breeder's horse. Breeders' horses. Disclaimer, this isn't all breeders. Alright, I'm not focusing on all breeders and stereotyping that they're all like they aren't. There are some amazing breeders. This is just my little experience. I rode 30 different horses over how long? Half of them were from breeders, half of them were from just trainers looking to sell on horses. If you've been trying out horses, I'm sure you felt this too. It feels like the breeder is staring at me with laser sight. Not untrue. When I rode with the trainers, rode their horses to try them out, I was allowed to try bringing the rein over here, do this. How is the horse going to react? And that is something when you're trying out horses you need to do. Try a bit of pull high self-carriage for 3 strides and let them stretch again. You need to try that and see how they're going to react. If they're going to give you attitude, you're going to feel that. So I'm trying with these trainers, there's no problem. They're all going, every single one of them. I did not have one person, one trainer go, oh my gosh, don't do that. They're all going, yep, you need to feel that. That is something you need to do. I did not have one person upset with me. Go to a breeder's place and the breeder's horses, you can't touch them. They are all like pissed off with you because you're trying things with them.
Well, the horse doesn't do that.
Well, we're going to try it out.
You can't, we'll see if you can.
Well, I'm going to try. A lot of youngsters, yes, I will try getting out of the tack to help their back. But at the same time, there's going to be a point where, like, are you going to allow me to sit in the saddle, or are you going to get very upset that I'm actually on your back? I need to try those things out. And as I say, some of these breeder horses are not 3 or 4 years old. Some of them are as old as 7. So I go to this one place. It's a lovely day. It's sunny and all that. I drive in, get on. He's 5 years old. Hasn't really done much. Shocking. You get on, do. First thing they say is, he doesn't go to contact. Well, here's the funny thing about contact, guys. It's something learned. This isn't something like you just do this and the horse goes, oh yeah, it's like stretching. The horse just doesn't go, oh yeah, I do it. No, it's something that has to be taught. So I went, okay.
But you can't ask for connection then.
Well, I'm not asking for connection. I'm going to see what he can give me though. There has to be something when you try out a horse that there is some type of try. I say, when you're going up the levels, and I'm looking at this to be my next dressage horse that goes up the levels, there's going to be times where they get pushed, and how are they going to react when they get pushed? Are they going to get really pissed off? And they don't want to? All they want to do is go eat hay in the field, which, please know, every horse wants to go eat hay in the field. Or, are they going to say, you know what, I don't know what the hell we're doing, but I will try. Also, horses like to try. She rode him first. Horse's head up in the air, no, I'm not going to contact, and she tells me all the right lingo. Right? And that's the funny thing about horse people, is if they throw out the lingo, they think that they know things. And that we're supposed to look at them thinking that they know things. Her lingo. I don't like to play with the front end, okay? But I like to just ride the horse from underneath up to its back, and then that's how we get connection. Okay, you know what? There are some things you've said that aren't wrong. Show me how you do it, okay thing. Horse's head up in the air, honestly like a giraffe. And the horse doesn't have a long neck to begin with. Talk about U-neck to the 9. I let the rider do their thing. And if you guys have watched one of my previous videos, you'll know that I'm very patient. I like to let people do their thing because they're put on the spot. I'm not expecting them to wow me. That's not why I'm there. So she goes around, walk track canter. Horse will not push from behind as much as I would like. But once again, we're talking about a 5-year-old that hasn't really done anything in his life. So how much is he really going to push? He's never been asked before. And really, as much as she's going on about lifting the back, she's not lifting the back with her legs. She's not doing anything to engage the hind end. As much as she says she is, she's not. Really, what she's doing is holding T with 2 fingers and going up and down. And the horse goes faster, she goes faster. The horse slows down, she slows down. Although she likes to tell me that that was increase, decrease riding, which, no. Rider says increase, decrease riding. Horse does not get to choose when we increase or decrease. We, as the rider, go, now we increase, now we decrease. But when you just follow and you go really fast, when the horse goes fast, and you go really slow when the horse goes slow, that is not increase, decrease riding. I get on the horse. Let's disclaimer here also, I'm not a miracle maker. It's not happening. It's not like I go, I get on and look, the horse is beautiful. No, it doesn't happen. So I get on, and I just play with them at the walk. And she's asking me questions galore. It's like, shut up and go sit down. Like, I have no feel. I've been on for 10 seconds. I can't give you a feel of what I'm feeling. I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. And she's trying to coach me. It's almost like you want to say,
go sit down.
And what he wants to do is overflex to the inside, drives the outside shoulder to the wall, to the point where he wants to drift my leg into it, which, please note, I've done many babies before. This is the thing. They do that, right? And even though this guy isn't a baby, he's not 3 or 4, he's 5, it still doesn't matter. He still has the mindset of it, and he's been ridden like it, so he's going to act like it. So we keep going, and I decide, counterflex, straighten everything from the hind leg to that shoulder to that bit. Ooh, he does not like that. And I don't blame him. He's been tossed off balance. His balance is like this all the time. Now you've done this. He's going, what the hell? Let's just see what he does. He softens to it. He gets very runny in the trot. She's like,
wow, it's a beautiful extended trot.
No, it wasn't a beautiful extended trot. He was running to beat the band because he didn't want to push and he didn't want to go straight. He was scared for his balance. But once again, here we have a breeder who thinks that she knows the lingo and she knows how it's done. Great. Keep going, do some big circles just to say, come on buddy, off that inside leg with the outside ring, play supple, carry yourself, stretch, whatever you can do, mister, try. And he decides, I'm just gonna pick up the canter and go. She's saying,
you might have to use the ring.
No, I don't need to use the ring. My mentality is sit like a bag of potatoes. Like just flump there, he'll come back to you. You don't need to use the ring to get the horse to come back. Unless it's dangerous or something bad's gonna happen or you have something running in. I try my best not to use the ring. You don't need it. So I just stretched up, closed my leg. And here's a funny thing about, especially youngsters, but any horse in general. You can't brace to come back. So if you're trying to do a canter to halt, bracing is squeezing your guts out, not gonna bring them back. So you squeeze, you close everything up, he doesn't come back, you open up, and then you redo it again. You keep doing that until he slowly comes back. She's like,
you didn't use any ring.
The system there works. After we did some transitions, and we did real increase, decrease riding, which is stay with me off my weight and go forward and come back off my weight and go forward again. Off my decision, not yours, little guy. He actually suppled. He actually stretched. She went,
oh my gosh, he's never done that before.
It takes a lot of patience to do stuff like that. And she didn't think that. She thought you just do A, B, and C and it's done. He went around after that, and there's moments, and he gets a little nervous. He would get a little nervous about his balance and all that. And he would, oh gosh, I can't do that. Yes, you can. Supple, supple, give, supple, supple, give. And he stretches forward again. We're not doing anything major here. I'm not doing, half pass or leg goes, anything like that. We did very shallow loops. Lots of really big serpentines. I think he did fantastic. Stretched over the back. He went to contact. Yes, he did a very good job. So it's just kind of funny how the breeder versus the trainer kind of acts when they're around their horse. So that's my little story time of the breeder versus the trainer of riding under them when looking at their horse and trying them out. If you have tried, or if you're in the middle of trying out horses, tell me, do you start feeling these little differences? I swear, with breeders, it's like they have laser vision and they're going to like pierce you with their lasers. So you let me know down below if that has happened to you. While you're at that, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button too. And if you are following me on Twitter and you're following me on Instagram, you will start to see photos of Muffer. And if you haven't, the links are right there. If you want to follow me on both of them, if you're a Horsey account, I'll follow you back. I'm Nolan M Cruz, and I will talk to you later.